Hey, what's up, dudes? It's Mac the Snapper, back again with the same old things, and that meaning Reddit stories. Because life's been busy the past actually the past like 2 weeks, so I ain't had time to really work on any of the good projects. So we're just gonna do this today, and I'll be working on other content very shortly. I hope. So this one is from r/dating on Reddit, and they say, and I mean the only reason I did skim this one, the only reason I'm reading it is because of what it entails and how it is a perfect example of the lies society tells women. So we're just gonna go at it. And they say, I feel like society pushes relationships too much between the ages of 18 to 25, the perfect age for women to get married. Just saying. This is literally the age range I will not date anyone under, of course, and will not date anyone over 25. I mean, 25 is even pushing it for me, because it's just, at that point, they're useless. Well, there's their practice. That's all a woman over 25 is worth, because what can they give you after that? Pretty much nothing. Maybe one or two kids, but that's not what I'm interested in. So she says, I, 21 female, so this chick should be getting married, or already had been married for 3 years, would be the most intelligent thing for her to do, but that, in this day and age, intelligence is severely lacking in the female mindset, or whatever the hell. So she says, I have never been in a relationship, and I currently do not want a relationship until 1, either an unexpected connection forms, or 2, I've settled down somewhere and am stable in my own life. Gross. I mean, it's kind of nice. I mean, I wonder, a relationship, like, I define that. Yeah, when women say relationship, what does that really mean? A lot of women won't even consider it a relationship until they've already been, like, going out for, like, months. And, I wonder how many situationships this chick had, or one night stands, flings, the stupid shit they come up with names for different things of going after Chad when they can't get commitment. They'll just be like, oh, I'm just in a situationship with him. And it's like, no, you're just a side chick. Yeah. She continues, I feel like 18 to 25 are the most transformative years of your life. People are making life-altering decisions and trying to figure out what they want to do in life, where they belong, and what works best for them. Like finding a good, stable dude that has a decent job and getting married and submitting. That's the anti-logic of these chicks. You don't need a job if you're a woman. Why would you want a job if you're a woman? I'm gonna go off on a tangent. I've gone through that before in other videos, the whole why the fuck women want to work shit. It's just to summarize, I am not attracted to men. Women in the workplace are men to me, and I'm not attracted to them. Plain and simple. However, it is the norm, at least in America, to look for a partner during these years. I understand meeting someone unexpectedly and wanting to keep them in your life, but I don't understand why people go looking for relationships. Don't you want to explore your own opportunities first? How are you supposed to know where you fit in the world if you'd only experience life with an significant other? That's a really long form way to say the hoe phase. Go fuck a bunch of random dudes because you gotta experience shit. That is not how that's not how anyone is happy. Like, this is a lie that society told people. People are the most happy, the least stressed, when they marry the first person they ever date. I've seen it multiple times. People who date a ton of people, especially women, because they lose their pair bonding ability. Men, not so much, because they're wired differently in the head, and they don't actually like Like chicks I've just fucked and told to get out. The one night stands and shit. I honestly don't even care. I don't even barely remember half their names because it was meaningless. It was just practice. It doesn't matter. Like, it was just an agreement made between two adults, and that was it. And that's all it meant to me. Whereas those women are probably still thinking about it. And I know some of them are because they still message me. But beside the point, you don't need to go experience all this dumb shit. Like, I could travel the world if I wanted to. It just doesn't interest me. It's pointless. It's a pointless waste of money in my mind. There's so many better things you could do. Like, work towards getting the fuck out of this society and onto a piece of property where no one fucking bothers you. Way more important than seeing the world and wasting tens of thousands of dollars on pointless shit you're just gonna, remember? Don't give a shit. Doesn't matter. It's short-term gratification and creates long-term problems. They continue, sorry for the rant. Personally, I know what I want and I don't want to intentionally navigate that with or compromise it for someone else. If I happen to meet someone along the way, great. But why would I make these years more complicated than they need to be by seeking out someone who is navigating their own life, altering decisions? Too long didn't read. Young adulthood is time to figure out your own life and I don't understand why we're expected to do that with someone else. All opinions welcome. Ooh, thank you. I want to hear different perspectives. Well, if you watch this video, you're a dumb bitch. Shit. Yeah. I mean, really, it's not. Most of these chicks are just too stupid to understand that they're being played. They're being played by the powers that be to ruin their lives. Just the same thing with, like, college. It's just a lie society tells you to fuck up your entire life, get you indebted to the system, and to where you can never leave. See, me, the only debt that I have is my house, which I could sell right now, pay off, and still have $200K to buy property with. I have no student loan debts. I'd have no other debt besides my house, and it's very manageable. Whereas these people with $100,000, $200,000 in student loan debts that have like a 27% interest rate, they can't pay it off. You dig yourself a hole and you're fucked. And it's because you fell for the lie that society said was true. And what do you have? You paid $100K for a piece of paper and you still work at a warehouse? I dropped out of high school and I make well over, not important. It's just, you guys, people who fall for this shit, I don't really have sympathy. I'm all out of it. I'm all out of sympathy for these mentally unstable people. It's like these women, like, they think that being a man and doing masculine things makes them more valuable as a woman. It is exactly the opposite effect. It makes you less attractive and have less value overall. Because what are you doing? You waste your most valuable years to get money where you could literally just marry a dude, submit, and just clean his house. It's literally like so fucking easy. I know tons of women who are not tons, but 10 stay-at-home women, and they love it, and they don't understand why. Once they got a taste for it, they don't understand why women want to go out and put themselves in danger in a man's world and a man workforce. It doesn't make any sense to me. It never will, because it's impossible to make sense of it, because it is nonsense. It is so far outside of reality that you cannot make it make sense that women in the workforce is a good idea, because it's not. It is not. I mean, feel free to put in the comments an argument. I will literally even live if you are so willing. Please, I want to hear the argument. I will literally learn how to live stream right now, and like I kind of have an idea, but I will set it up for this weekend. If someone comments on this video with an argument that can tell me why it's a good idea for women to be in the workforce. It isn't. I mean, I'm more than willing to listen, because believe it or not, I am a very open-minded person. I'm just a dick. I'm a straight up asshole. But if you, yeah, pretty much. It's not. I won't be mean to you. I'll definitely hear you out. But I mean, it just seemed interesting. Like the whole stupid shit of women falling for the dumb lies and wasting their most valuable, precious years, the years they're born with, and all they have to do is maintain it long enough to get married, and they throw it away to work for some like company that doesn't appreciate them, doesn't give a fuck about them, pays them the same wage that dudes get, because it is illegal to pay men and women differently. And for what? Like, what do they have to show for it? They got bills, they had to pay bills, and now they have debt, and why? In my own personal opinion, you may agree with me, you may not. I think that if you send your daughters to college, you're a bad father. In my own opinion. You might take offense to that, but if you look at it like you're sending them to college to what? Get blown out by 50 dudes. I was one of those dudes. And what do they come back with? Emotional damage and no ability to pair bond with their future husband. You send them to college and just had them throw their lives away. Pointless. It's such a waste. And it's actually it's one of the originating problems with the fucked up society and the way women are today. And I mean, I could rant on about that for a lot longer, but I think I'm just going to call it there, homies. Yeah. All right, boys. It's been Mac the Snapper. See you in the next one.